I'm really interested in the East Valley. This is where I was from. I was born here and started our business here. I'm interested in its health, its environmental health, its land uses, its social health, and economic health, frankly. The reason why I located here is because I love this valley. It's a beautiful place to live. But as it urbanizes, and it certainly will increasingly urbanize, we need to do the right things now. We need to plan ahead to put in the right infrastructure so that it turns out right. One of those is better transit. We can continue to build freeways and then we wind up like Los Angeles. This is not a good idea. Not that I dislike Los Angeles, it's just that I would like it to be healthy and vibrant like other small regions or communities. What comes to my mind is places like San Luis Obispo or Davis or Santa Barbara. And certainly we have the social infrastructure here to be able to make that happen here in Redlands. But we're a little bit disconnected from the rest of the valley, from the rest of the metropolitan region. I am very interested in seeing this transit project come to life. What this will mean for me is, in my own little selfish world, is making Redlands a better place so that my employees enjoy living here. What it means for me selfishly in terms of the business is I can attract new employees here. Young people like to be connected. They like to be connected to metropolitan areas. Certainly this infrastructure will allow them to commute into Los Angeles. It'll allow them access to other resources in the valley. It'll also access ESRI to other places. Like we have here roughly 20 or 30 visitors every week. They fly into Ontario or Los Angeles, many of them from overseas. And rather than rent a car or rent a chauffeur, they would like to commute here. They ask us repeatedly, isn't there some way to use public transit to get to your facility? And I have a negative answer. So I want this kind of thing to come to life so that my business is healthier and my employees are happier and I can attract more of them. By putting in this kind of infrastructure, it means that I can attract more people. I can attract them both from the region and also from outside the region. It makes Redlands a more attractive place. What we want is that the new stop is kind of an expansion of our campus. Those of you who have seen our campus, it's beautiful, it's trees, it's got many buildings, and it's beautiful. What I want is a stop, and we will design it and create it in such a way that's a beautiful arrival spot, a kind of gateway or opening into our campus, close to the local hotels, and a place where we can have not only our employees come, but also visitors from all over the place. Clearly, public transit in general, and specifically rail transit, has a positive effect on the environment in the sense that it takes cars off the road. It results in less carbon emissions, less smog. It's efficient. It saves time and money. And environmentally, it's the right thing to do. My own background is an urban planner and landscape architect, so I know about transit. I know what it does to a community and to the geography around each of the transit stops. This will bring a lot of positive impact to the surrounding area by making the place more accessible. For us locally, it means we'll be able to connect the University of Redlands, kind of one bookend, with the downtown, with the ESRI campus. We already have lots of people going back and forth between the university and ESRI, teaching, students, etc. This will bring us together. It'll also mean that we have a more vibrant downtown because both of our bookends or centers of activity can have access to the downtown more freely, and that'll be a kind of economic vitalization for downtown. I expect that the land uses around each of the three nodes that we envision in the town will all be stimulated as a result of this. At the context level, that means a better community, more jobs, more livability, more attraction for people who want to live a lifestyle of a higher density with transit access to places like Los Angeles or to Claremont or to other areas. What we're talking about here is something in the future. And we're all interested in it. We're interested in the future as individuals, as citizens, as business people, as political leaders, as government officials. We're always interested in what's coming. And we have a choice here. We can either let the current trends happen, which are increased population, more dense housing, more dense urbanization, and more freeways and traditional transit, or we can step forward boldly to create the future. I think it was Drucker that said, if you want to predict the future, the best way to predict the future is to create it. Or lots of things have been said in that regard. This is a bold move, putting in transit infrastructure. It's, from an expense standpoint, sort of like putting in another lane in the freeway. From an impact standpoint, it changes the nature of how the future will be. It'll say that these people in this region wanted to create a place which had more efficient transportation, which made the arrows go in the right direction. Instead of continuing to generate sprawl, we said we'd like to create a place that actually is more healthy, is more livable, is more sustainable. So I believe very strongly in this investment, and I believe that people will support it through usage. The statistics suggest that, and it'll make a big difference in our community.